Okay, this video is going to go through the locations of the glands. So I'm going to use a couple different models here as I put this torso back together. So let's start with the pituitary gland and the pineal gland. Brain model is going to have both of those. If we're looking at the inferior aspect, I can see the pituitary gland hanging off right here, kind of just posterior to the optic chiasm. When I open it up, you can see where that pituitary gland is. Then I go to the epithalamus, and that's where I'll find the pineal gland. If you have a torso where you have half of the brain has been removed, you can see them in there as well. Okay, so if I'm looking at that view, I can see the pituitary gland here sitting in the sella turcica of the sphenoid bone, and then I can see the pineal gland in the epithalamus there. Okay, so there's the first two. Next, we've got the thyroid gland. Thyroid gland's anterior neck. So you can see it here. You can see both sides on the torso. We also have models like this. Okay, this only has one side included. So there would be a mirror image of the thyroid gland over here. So that's thyroid gland. This model, same idea. Thyroid gland would be mirror image over here. Parathyroid glands are on the posterior side of the thyroid gland. So we can see our parathyroid glands are a little bit lighter colored here. On this model, they actually paint them darker. Okay, so that's where you'll see the parathyroid glands. Only on the posterior side, so we're not going to see them on our torso. Then we can move into the pancreas. Okay, so the pancreas, if I have a torso, I'm going to need to take out the liver and the stomach, and it's actually better seen if I remove parts of the large and small intestine as well. And that's where the pancreas can be seen. We also have this pancreas model. Okay, the pancreas is this organ here. This is the spleen, a duodenum of the small intestine, gallbladder. It's not focused on those yet, but that is the pancreas there. The adrenal glands are also called the suprarenal glands because you find them on the superior poles of the kidneys. So these are both kidneys. This and this would be the adrenal glands in the torso. We do have a small kidney model in the other lab where you can see the adrenal glands sitting on those kidneys outside of the torso. The thymus is found on the anterior superior part of a baby, infant, or juvenile's heart. It gets smaller, full of fat tissue as we get older. So this little heart model has the thymus gland on it. Again, it's more on that superior anterior aspect, covering up some of the great vessels there. But that would be the thymus. You can't see the thymus on the heart in the torso. The last two are the ovaries and the testes. Some of the torsos do have an ovary or a testy in them, but I'm going to give you or show you the reproductive models. So male reproductive system, this would be where the testy is located. We'll see this model a lot in a different module. This is the female reproductive system model, and so trying to get you a good angle here, this would be the ovary. Okay, so that was ovary and testy, and that gives you a good overview of where to find the glands. Don't forget that the other part of this lab is about the histology, so make sure that you're studying that as well.